Hello, hello. This is William Hall Auto Interiors. And we're going to help y'all out. Especially whenever you're putting a convertible top on, a 2009, I think it's from 9 to 15, Mini Cooper. All right, we've already put this top on, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to explain to you the do's and the don'ts and the things that you need to know and the things you might run into. And you can see we have already got it on, but like I said, we're going to explain it to you and let you know what you need to do and what you don't need to do. Whenever you're taking it off, it's got these little clips right here, and I'm going to show you on the old top. Get out of that sun. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to tell you about this one right here. All right. This is the header button. These pieces right here. Right here, this edge right here, these pieces. To get this part off of the car, it's easier if you just take and slice that right there across the top. Okay? And these pieces are a little bit of a pain in the tail, but there's some holes in that roof rail.
Hello,
Moto. There's some pieces in the roof rail. Just go back to clean it. That you can take and pick this piece right here up, and you can slide it out. But if you don't cut this right here off, it's a pain in the butt to get it off. I'm just telling you. So you got this piece right here off of the car.
And that's on the header bow.
Yeah, that's the header bow. This is the top right here. I busted the back glass in. I stepped on it. And then these pieces right here.
Hold on.
All right. That's a little bag, and that's got a wire that runs down in it. And then it's got another piece right here, from here to here, that wire has a section in here that mounts to the car. And then another piece comes down here to the back, and then it's got a little spring. All you do is just take a screwdriver, and you can pop that little spring up. Then you can take the spring off, and you can pull the spring back through here. You can take this piece right here off. It's easily comes loose, and just pull it back off. Now, this part back here, the moldings and stuff like that, all it does is just have some screws about this long. Yeah, these pieces right here, they have some screws about that long. And right by the back glass is these pieces here. They got one, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in it. And that right there goes up by the quarter, by the back glass.
Where the rear window rolls up.
And then if you raise the trunk up, so come on out here, Wes, while I try to explain this. This can save you a bunch of time.
I hope you can see, because I can't see the phone. I'm trying.
Maybe they can see.
In the sun, I can't see.
There's a string right there. But anyway, right in here is where that piece mounts. You don't mount that piece right there like you would a regular convertible top. What you do is you leave it undone. And you go from back here, you take that molding off. It's got a little bitty piece of plastic. You guide that piece of plastic through. Whenever you pull the other one out, you can, up under this, it's got a little piece of plastic in a tray that goes right around here. And it's pretty easy. You just go right through there. There's all your little screws. They're easy to get to. You just take all these right here off. Once you take this chrome molding off, set it to the side. That's got a little plug in. You undo that. Just set it to the side. And you work this, maybe 2 people can do it easy. Just work it right on around until you get it right in the center. It's got a little V mark out right there. It's right in the center. So anyway, you put this piece on. The top comes with a piece up under here that you got to take out some rivets. So you're gonna have to drill out some rivets right in here, like 3 rivets. Put in them 3 rivets. You come back up here. I think it's got 2 rivets, maybe 1 or 2, and then 1 down, 1 right in here. So you just drill them rivets out. It's like a 1/8. Might be a little bigger.
It was a little bigger than the 1/8.
A little bit bigger than the 1/8. But it takes a short rivet. They ain't but about maybe 3/8 long. They're not quite a 1/2 inch long. All right, so anyway, whenever you put this top on, you pull it all the way over, because nobody, I looked online, nobody's doing it, telling anybody anything. You take and pull all this right here over to the front. You come in here and you clip these in first. Then you take and you let the top down all the way, and it pulls all the slack out of it. If you go ahead and do like I did, and you put this piece right here in, because I called and asked the tech guy, he said, man, we make the top. I don't know. So, and I've called a couple of people, and they really didn't know either. So anyway, this piece right here, once you pull the top tight, once you put your clips in up here, and you pull the top tight, that's whenever you come in here and you pull this back up like this. You pull it back up, and you put your little piece in there, and you got to push it down, and then you can take and put your nut on it. You might can let it back a little bit once you get it in place and put a little clip on it, like a clamp, a needle nose or something, little pair. Pull it back, then you put your nut on it. Then you can come in here and you can work that little piece right back in there. And then this right in here, that ain't fastened yet, right in here. You take and lift that up, and you put that little spring on there, and you pull it down and put it over. It's got a little notch on it, like a peg that sticks up about that tall, and that spring, the end of that spring clips over that. It's pretty easy, and it works. It's got some little grooves in that frame right there that you work that cable into, and it holds it into place. All right, these pieces, I'm gonna explain these to you. The piece that goes right across the roof right here.
Hold on, I can't get in there with this. Give me just a second. See if that gets
all right, let's see. All right, this piece right here on the header bow right here, the very front part, it's got a piece, and that's one reason why you got to put that piece on in the front up here first, is because whenever you pull it tight, then you can come in here and you can glue that right there, right up in here. You can glue it a little bit and put you some, it's got some little clips that you put on there to hold it. But I put mine up there and I put a little glue on it and I clipped it. All right, this bag right here, that bag right there, it didn't come with the rod in it. They sewed it up right there, and they sewed it up right, let's see, right there. So what I done was, you can't cut this stuff right here. You can't. So, but you can take a pick and you can stick a hole in it, and the hole will seal back up. And what I done was I slid that little fiberglass rod in that space. The factory that made the top was supposed to put that in there, but somehow or another, he said they missed it and they forgot it. So another thing is this one right here. This rod, all it does is just pull. You pull it straight out just a little bit and it'll come right out. See, that rod. All these rods has got to be in, all this shit right here has got to be in place first before you start letting this top up and back, because them little clips that I was telling you about right over in here, right over on the side, if you let this top back, it'll bend them clips all to pieces that holds your cables. And this piece right here, that guy right there has some Chrysler clips in it, and he's been working on this thing. So anyway, this was a pain in the butt right here. We found some clips. I usually order them by the bags, all different assortment of clips. So, and you look, you see the texture right there. So that's got that German cloth top, like the Mercedes do. I'm thinking that BMW makes this car. All this stuff right here, like all that stuff, the way it lets up, the way it lets back is really, really. You might want to watch a video on how to. Hey everybody, you might want to watch a video on how to operate it and open it and everything, and let it up and back. So this tip right here, like, all right, you see that cable right there? Can y'all see it right in here? Right there, that clip, that's the cable. And it goes from here, forward, and it goes from here backwards. And that right there, you can't hook that up first. Like, once you get to this part right here and you come right here, you can't hook that cable in there like most convertible tops. You'll hook that cable in there and then work yourself onto the front. You don't do that. You will start at the front. You start at the front and you pull that joker tight, and then you start hooking up this stuff here in the middle, and then you come back and hook them cables up. So that's the part. That's the part you need to know. Because I'm telling you, I waited for a tech guy 3 hours to call me back, and he didn't call me back because he was researching it on YouTube, and he didn't know. He said, we have the patterns, but we ain't done one of those yet. So you need to know step by step. I should have done it, but it was such a pain in the ass to start with. And I was thinking, man, this is gonna be an easy thing right here. This is gonna be easy. But you know what? When we got from right here up to right about in here and started hooking them cables on, yeah, it wasn't easy no more. So we had to figure that part right there out by trial and error. Because when you let this top back, from right here to right here, it slides. And all that folding and stuff like that it does, if it ain't anchored down, it ain't gonna work. All that part right there has to be anchored down in the front. And then all this stuff up under here, you do that second. Anyway, I really hope that kind of helps some of y'all that's gonna try this. So thanks everybody, and if you do one of these, just look and learn. Take these tips right here. They can save you a good bit of time. Thanks everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe.